Whatever. What's going on with Cop Pizzle?
Oh, you're gay, dude.
Woohoo! What's going on here with Cop Pizzle?
Fuck you.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody who fucking comes on does that. Ain't brave enough to hang around. You just say that shit, and you ain't got the fucking nuts to hang around. Bet you won't say that. I bet you wouldn't say that shit to my face. Bet you wouldn't say that shit to Pizzle's face. Bet you wouldn't. Hey, what's up, you on Cop Pizzle? We're not off to a very good start. Hey, you're on with Cop Pizzle.
Hey, what's up, Pizzle, man? Basically, man, what do you think we had linebackers, man?
First of all, who is this?
The fan.
What? Well, I mean, what's your YouTube name?
Oh, Frank. Let me look it up right now.
Oh, it's okay. You ain't got. If you don't know it, you don't know it. You just want to be called Frank.
Yeah, man, it's Frank. Man.
Frank, can you play linebacker?
Unfortunately, I cannot, my friend. Cannot.
I wish we had a linebacker.
Wish we did too. But you know, it's the fact that it's the Vikings and the fact that we kept up with them, even through all of our injuries and stuff, that says something about the team.
Yeah, I mean, there's some positives to take away from the game yesterday. No question. There's some positive. I mean, we look like a team that it's going to still take some more time. Like, we still in the fab shop working on this thing. We still it's still going to take some time to get this thing right, but we're not there yet.
Right. What do you think? Could we add? Do you think we need to sign somebody, or
no?
You think next year when we have all that cap space?
No, well, I mean that's next year, man. That's I don't even want to think about next year. But I mean, hopefully Ogletree. Like I don't think Ogletree's all that good, but supposedly Ogletree might be able to play on Thursday, so that's obviously going to be helpful. I mean, we just need some of these dudes to get healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to get some dudes to get healthy. I mean, obviously, if you ain't got anybody, you have to sign somebody. But I mean, I'm not. You'll never see me go nuts about sign so and so. We got dudes on the roster. They made the team in training camp. Like, obviously, we got some dudes on the practice squad. We need some dudes to step up.
Right. Okay.
I mean, do I like having Mayo as our linebacker yesterday? No, but I'd much rather have Ryan Connolly out there or Ogletree or Lorenzo Carter. But shit, man, like we got what we got right now. We need our dudes to get healthy.
Right. Understandable.
It's frustrating, man. It sucks.
It really is.
Because it's really to be honest with you, it's actually a built-in excuse. Like we actually have a legitimate excuse. That's the reason why we lost yesterday. But because it's sports and because people don't give a damn about excuses, you can't really make the excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why we lost yesterday. It's because we have so many backups playing, and it's just not on the same talent as the starters for the Vikings.
Right.
But that's not me making an excuse. That's just facts.
Yeah. Of course.
What was you gonna say, Frank? Before I rudely interrupted.
nah, man. I was just saying how it was really frustrating watching him run the ball, man. Like I get he's a third stringer and all that.
Man, he's not even a third stringer. He's like he belongs on a practice squad.
Seeing him run that ball was really frustrating.
Yeah.
He really doesn't know.
He's not good.
It was really frustrating.
He's not good. I mean, that's just the facts. Like he's just not good. Like most of the time, I got to be honest. Like I'm biased towards a lot of Giant players. You may be too. I don't know, but I can't say that he's good because he's not. Like we need Saquon Barkley to be healthy. Like it's just frustrating because we're in a weird.
Let Penny take over the snaps because Penny was doing way better.
Penny was way better, but I think that's only because of experience. Like just years and like he has more experience of being out there. It's just frustrating, man. Like it is what it is. It's just it sucks. Like it's pretty much the reason why we lost because we just got non-talented guys out there. But it just is what it is, man. It sucks.
Oh, well.
I wish we could do something about it, Frank. Like I don't think we're that bad of a team, to be honest with you. I don't think
so either.
I don't think we're a bad team. If you watch the Bengals, you watch the Dolphins, there's Redskins. I mean, those are some bad teams, and we don't look like them. We look better than them. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but we're not a bad team. I don't believe so.
Right, of course.
We just got to get some dudes healthy, man. Like we need Saquon on the field. We need Ogletree on the field. We didn't need Ryan Connolly to tear his ACL. Like we don't need Shepard to be hurt. Like I'm so sick and damn tired of injuries already.
Right.
But that's just me, man.
Right, man. Well, I appreciate you taking my call, man. Having the time to talk. I really, I'm a subscriber and stuff.
Well, Frank, I appreciate the support, buddy.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna let you go then, bro.
Okay.
Thank you.
Turn that frown upside down, my friend.
I'll try. It's still early. It's still early in the season.
That's right. That's right. I'll see you, man.
All right.
Finally, a good call.
Hey, man.
What's on you? What got Pizzle?
Hey, what's going on, Pizzle?
Hey, what's up? Who is this?
What up? Yo, Yasher 83. I
Hey,
talked to you before. It was like a week ago.
Yeah, man. What's up, man?
What's good, man? Yo, you right about our team still being good.
Yeah.
We just had the injuries, like when Gallman, when he got that injury at the running back,
Yep.
it was over, man.
Yeah, Gallman, the time that he did play, like I thought, shit, man, look at Gallman. Gallman looks good today.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt, and I was like, of course he's been concussed. It's like all of our players get concussed for some reason.
Yeah, like Minnesota, all they did was just double team. All they did was just stop our wide receivers from catching.
Yep.
They know we had no running game, and Daniel Jones couldn't adjust.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't even be mad at Daniel Jones because our offense was one-dimensional yesterday.
Yep.
Like one-dimensional. It was bull. I mean, pardon my language, but it's bullshit. It's like it was really. I don't know about you, but it was very frustrating to watch.
Nah, it's very frustrating, man. I'm a Giants fan from birth, man.
I feel you, man.
Like, it's very frustrating, man. Like, very.
And like, I would love to see them win every game. But they don't have to win every game for me to like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm riding with them win or lose. But damn, man, when I see a game that looks like a winnable game and we can't do it because we have these handicaps, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because I think we could beat the Vikings. I really do. I think we can beat the Vikings if we had our pieces. I think we could beat them, but shit, it didn't happen, man. It wasn't happening yesterday.
Okay, let's say if we did have Gallman, right? He never got hurt.
Yeah.
All we had to do, we had one of the top 3 slot receivers in the game, Golden Tate.
Okay.
You still got Shepard that can do multiple things. We got the best tight end in the game. I think we got the best tight end in the game.
Okay.
I mean,
I'd like for him to be.
That can go over there, tick over the top. We still could have did good, but without a running game, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, well, hell, if we would have had Saquon yesterday, like that would, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that game's different if we had Saquon. Like, if we just had one.
Saquon want to come back now, but they don't want to bring him back so fast. Then
I get it, man. I mean, I'm in a weird place right now because I really want Saquon to play Thursday, but like I'm nervous about it.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm so ticked off because I'm in Carolina and McCaffrey is going off and they just laughing at work and excited.
Yeah.
And my running back ain't playing. I just be pissed off, man.
I know, man. I know. It's frustrating,
They
dude.
just
Like,
laughing. They having a good time.
I know. They just
And
have.
I got Saquon, man. I'm like, damn it.
I know.
You see, Ezekiel Elliott sucks.
Yeah.
You already see that.
I feel you, man.
And we got a shot, man. The Cowboys suck.
I think call me crazy, and I know the Redskins are kind of out of it, but I think the NFC East is wide open. I think it's wide open.
That's what I'm saying. We got a shot.
We got a shot, but we can't have everybody getting hurt. I need some people. I need some people to stop. I need some people to stop getting hurt. Like I need bodies on the field that are talented.
Yo, who was the linebacker? That hurt bad.
Yeah, Ryan Connolly. Oh God, it hurt.
Oh my.
I don't think some Giant fans even realize how bad that hurt. Like he was playing really well.
He was turning into Luke Kuechly on the low.
I said it. I said it after the first game. I said I think he's a poor man's Luke Kuechly. I said it, and that's not because he's a white linebacker. I was just he looked like that, and then the fucker had to go tear his ACL. It's like shit, man. Like what the hell? Like of course, and it's like of course he tore his ACL. Of course he did. You know he was playing good, and it's like of course it happens to the Giants, and it's I don't know, man. It's just
I do want to say. I hate the fact that you're going through that situation. It ain't a situation, but nobody shouldn't be talking about baby doll and little baby doll. I don't like that.
I appreciate that, man.
Like,
let me tell you something. I mean, here's the thing, and I didn't plan on addressing this, but technically, I did go after him first. I said his name first, but here's the thing. I kept it about the Giants. My first comment was you need to stop talking negative about the Giants the way you talk. Short story, I basically said you need to stop talking negative about the Giants the way you're talking about because we're a better team than we have been the last couple of years. His response to that to me was personal. He took it like
it was way too far, man.
It was personal. It wasn't even about Giants football. Like I made a Giants football talk. You take it about a personal thing. And then it's like, okay, well then you done fucked up, you know, because and here's the thing, I don't go too far into it, but you get what I mean. Like, I get that I started it, but at the same time, we're all on here YouTube, we're all part of a community, we're all on here talking Giants football or other football, which is what I did. Like I just talk football, and then you gotta drag Baby Dawn. Like, well, she ain't got nothing to do with Giants. She ain't got nothing to do with it.
Come on.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. But hey, I appreciate.
He didn't have to go. I mean, it is what it is. Keep it fun. You could do whatever you say. Talk to me. I know you can handle it.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, people have said far worse to me than what he said. Like I'm not bothered. I'm not even bothered by it. Like I honestly, I'm not even like I don't even care. What I think is when you do that, it shows the character of who you are, and he's trash.
Yep.
You're trash. I mean, if I came to you and we had a conversation about a subject, you and I should be talking about it. But if I talk about, your family for no reason, like that's crossing the line, man. But
the thing is, I do kind of agree if we do bring somebody in, but I think it's a corner. I would say Ramsey or something like that. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The team, the way the team is being built, like. And this is just this is everybody acts like they don't know Dave Gettleman's plan, but Dave Gettleman has shown you the plan. He's going to build this team through the draft. So all I'm saying is, sure, would it be nice to have a Jalen Ramsey on the team? Yeah, that'd be great. But the thing is I think it's silly to even have that mindset because we're building our team through the draft. Whether it's right or wrong, that's just what's happening. And here's the thing.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. We got DeAndre Baker, and is Jalen Ramsey better than DeAndre Baker? Sure, you can say that. But that's not to say that DeAndre Baker can't be as good as Jalen Ramsey one day. But if you take him off of the field, he'll never be that. Mm-hmm. He needs to be on the field playing, producing. because at one time Jalen Ramsey was a nobody. He was a nobody. Like I know he went to Florida State, all this and that,
Florida
but
State, yeah, I love Florida State. That's my team. That's my team.
but I mean, yeah, he was. I mean, he was good in college. But my point is, from a NFL standpoint, he was a nobody. He wasn't like one of the best cornerbacks until he proved himself. My point is, I want to see our guys turn into Jalen Ramsey, not have to go get somebody. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I want. And so when I called him out on that, saying like, I want to see our dudes. Like I got to be honest. Like I love me some Darius Slayton right now. Like I like Darius Slayton. Like I want to see Darius Slayton produce. I don't want to see us have to go get somebody. I want to see our guys do it because at the end of the day, they're giants. They're not somebody else's people. They're giants. They were drafted here. They were born here. That I want them to see them succeed here. Right or wrong, it's just what I want. So, or that's how I feel. That's just me. That's just me talking football. That's just me talking football. I'm not talking personal life. None of that. That's just me talking straight up football.
Yes.
So if people can't handle that, they don't need to be on YouTube, I guess.
Yo, I 100% agree. We got an offensive squad.
Yeah, I don't even think our offense is that bad. I think yesterday was a combination of not us having we don't have our 1 and 2 running back. We lost both of them. And then we're out there with a practice squad guy trying to run the ball, and it's not going to work. That's just facts. And then at the same time, our offensive line didn't play great yesterday, but they would have played better if they had their running backs.
The only thing is, I'm gonna let you go. I mean, I really enjoy listening to your content.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
The thing is, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We have to tackle.
Oh yeah, for sure. Terrible.
Oh my.
That's what I'm talking about. Frustrated. Like that adds to it. Like there's a frustration of, damn it, man. Like we're killing ourselves. They're not even beating. We're killing ourselves. We're getting hurt. We're missing tackle, dude.
Yo, Pedro, you remember that play? That it was like they was like further down to our end zone, and he threw it to the tight end. They didn't attack. They kind of let him shake him up, and he ended up getting a first down.
It wasn't a tackle. It was a third down. It was on third down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe.
Well, actually, if I remember correctly, it might have been DeAndre Baker or it was Grant Haley where he gave them, instead of allowing the ball carrier to cut up the middle of the field, he gave him the edge. Yes. And when he gave him the edge, that's what gave him the first down. If he would have forced him back to the middle of the field, he would have been tackled before the first down. Man, I appreciate your call, man.
We still had a shot. Ingram dropped that ball. He should have had that one-on-one.
I know, man. Frustrating. That's all you can say is frustrating.
We still was in the game, man.
I know, man. Hey, man, I appreciate your call, man.
All right, no doubt.
See you, brother. Hey, you're on the Cop Pizzle.
Cop Pizzle, it is Alpha 3. It is finally good to talk to you.
Is this your first time talking to me? Oh, Alpha, yeah, I know. Yeah, what's up? No, what is that? What is the other? Is it Robniski? What is it?
The big
Rodbowski. Okay, what's up, man? So just so the viewers know, you're an Eagles fan.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I didn't call it to boast because we got a lot of underachieving problems going on over here in Philadelphia.
Let me say this too. Did you serve in the Marines?
Absolutely.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
I appreciate that.
Okay. What's up, man?
Listen, I just wanted to tell you, even though you're on, the opposite color of mine,
yeah,
that the content is great. I've been watching you for a little while, so keep up the good work.
Appreciate it.
And don't let these guys tear you down.
Oh, hey,
that's pretty much it. I'm not going to keep up much of your time. I know you got a lot of Giants talk going on, and I'm not here to, take up the glory. But
let me tell you,
I got to call Doug Peterson and get some shit straightened out. So.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. When the Giants and Eagles play, I'm coming after you because I like your stuff, and people don't realize when I come after you, it means I like your stuff. So.
I know. Listen, I told you we see eye to eye, but I don't take it personal. I welcome the challenge. So I'm waiting for December 9th to come rolling around.
Okay.
I don't know why the NFL decided to put these games so late, but I'll be waiting.
All right, brother. I'll see you in December.
Absolutely.
See you, man. It's a good channel right there. Hey, what's going on, yo, with Cop Pizzle?
Hey, Cop Pistol, how you doing?
What's up, Bobby? How's it going, man?
Oh, it was a disappointing game yesterday. Like you said, we have a lot of injuries.
Yeah, man, it's
And I was
frustrating.
a bad team. I thought we were going to win that game, but we have so many
Yeah,
injuries.
I got to be honest with you, Bobby. I, for some reason, most of the game, I said, I think we're going to win this game, and it just didn't work out the way I was hoping it would.
Yeah, I think get Barkley back on Thursday,
I think he is going to. I think he's going to play Thursday.
and we'll see how good that Patriots defense is. We'll see how great that Patriots.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not. I know this is going to sound crazy. I'm actually not afraid of their offense, even though our defense
I'm
is.
not either. I think we could get after. Brady.
Yeah.
Because that's about 7 times.
I think there's, but what I am afraid of is I'm a little bit nervous about what their defense will do to our offense if we're not able to move the ball. But if we
Yeah.
get Barkley back, that's going to be a big boost.
Yes, I hope that he plays.
Yeah, I do too. I hope he's healthy enough to
I
play.
hope so too. It sucks when he was injured, but
No.
he wanted to play that game anyway. He was all ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like he's ready to go, but I just don't want him to be like, it's weird, man. Like I want him out there, but I don't want him to overdo it and then potentially risk getting a season-ending injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, you know Road Dog?
Yeah, I know Road Dog.
Yeah, he's in the chat. He says, "Who's that? Bobby Woodruff? Hey, Road Dog, you're great." He's funny too, isn't he?
I got a lot of funny people.
I do too. I got a lot of friends.
There's a lot of funny people out there.
So how long are you going for?
Say what? Oh,
How long are
tonight?
you going till tonight?
I'll probably do another hour.
Okay, after that, if you could, stop in my thing. I have a trivia tonight.
What do you got? You got like a live thing going on?
Yeah, I got a live thing. Yep.
Okay.
That's who set me up. You know Sir Carno?
Yeah.
He set me up with, I got my OBS studio now.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's great. Yeah, you could put the background on it,
Yeah.
and then you have your camera on it. It's awesome.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby.
Yeah,
I think you can do this in the chat if you want to. Go in the chat there and put your channel in there.
Oh, I could?
Yeah. Put your in my chat.
You don't
And-
mind?
No, I don't mind if you put your chat in there and tell people to come in there. I don't know if the chat will let you. I don't know if it'll let you, but give it a try.
Okay. So you want to come by, or you're not? Are you going to be busy?
No, I might swing by, Bobby.
You like trivia?
What kind of trivia?
It's TV theme song trivia.
I don't know if I'd be good at that, Bobby, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, just try it. Just try it.
I'll give it a
you
go.
got Skype, though? You have Skype?
Yeah, I do have Skype.
Yeah, Skype, you just have to download it
Okay.
for free.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
how's
it.
your little girl doing?
She's just growing every day.
And she was sad Sunday?
Yesterday was her quarterback's first ever loss.
I know.
So-
That's sad.
She was undefeated until
And
then.
that person who talked about it better watch out. I'll be coming after his ass, too.
I
I
appreciate.
heard that guy who was talking about your daughter.
Hey,
I was not too happy to hear that.
we'll find him and we'll bury him underneath
He's
MetLife.
just not in the family. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
I don't know. What do you want me? What do you want me to do, Bobby? There's some trashy people out there.
Yeah, especially him.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to do?
What's his name again? I saw his
Fisk
stupid channel.
Fisk Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I saw it last night. It was stupid.
Well, you need to go talk to Bad Dog and Chris. They're buddies with them, and I know you like them too.
Well, I don't like him. I like Chris. I like Chris and the other guy.
Well, you
yeah,
know,
Chris and Bad Dog. I like them.
Well,
Him, but not that guy.
you are who you hang out with, Bobby.
Chris and Bad Dog.
Yeah, they hang out with Fisk.
I think he's there. I don't know. That's Jimmy Mack. You mind your own business, okay, Jimmy? Jimmy Mack. You know Jimmy Mack.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, I actually have a friend in outside of YouTube that I call Jimmy Mack. So I always laugh when I see his name. But
So
anyway,
Jimmy Mack.
yeah, Jimmy Mack. Yeah, it's a long story, but it's funny. But anyways, yeah, Bobby, I'll swing by. I'll swing by on the trivia. If I get some time, I'll swing by and say hello. But I appreciate your call, man, and of course, I always appreciate your support, man.
Well, I like your channel. You're great. That's what you do.
I appreciate that, Bobby. Thanks, man.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon.
See you, brother.
See you later.
Hey, what's going on here on the Cup Pizzle?
Hey, Pizzle, it's the Phillies Ace 34. You know, the Eagles fan right here.
Yeah.
I love to support your channel and your family, brother. I love what you do, man.
Thanks, Philly Ace. I'm sure you're happy about the Eagles beating the Jets.
Yeah. I mean, I like everybody always said with the Cowboys when they're 3-0. That's who they play against. That's who. There's no. We can't.
Hey, you got to beat the bad teams, man. You got to.
I have a few things real quickly. What do you think about Golden Tate already bitching that he wasn't involved in the offense much? Do you have any thoughts about that, or you just letting it?
Well, I think honestly, I heard about it. Well, actually, to be honest with you, so when I was watching the game yesterday, he actually caught the first pass from Daniel Jones, and it was almost like he disappeared. And I was like, where the hell? What happened to Golden Tate? Like, where did he go? Like, I didn't understand. Like, I didn't see him during the game, and I actually kind of thought, well, shit, I guess he got hurt too. Because everybody else was getting hurt. But I think his comments were just a frustration of not being able to play the first month of the season, probably raring to go, excited to be out there, and then you finally get out there and it's probably Philly Ace. It's probably like being with a chick at a bar and she's like, well, I'm going to take you home, and then you go home and she don't let you score. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got excited and you got all pumped up, ready to go, and then nothing happened. And so I think that's probably what it was. I don't think it had really anything to do with a knock on the Giants per se, other than just being frustrated of wanting to be out there, wanting to contribute, and then not being able to,
Right. My other thing is, I just want to speak somebody on your chat, last caller, like 2 calls ago, he's a Giants fan. He said one of your tight ends is the best tight end. Zach Ertz is the best tight end in the NFL.
I didn't say I agreed with that. I mean, I wish Evan Ingram. I think Evan Ingram is very talented. I think Evan Ingram's having somewhat of a breakout year, but he's not the best tight end in the league. I mean, I don't think he is. I think Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league, but that's just me.
The only other thing I was going to say to you, Giants, they're looking towards the future, getting better. You see a glimpse of they're getting better and stuff like that. But I gotta say, to break it down to you real quick. Now, like, Giants are going through, like, hopefully they ain't gonna be for your sake and all these Giants fans. Hopefully, like the Eagles, we went through dark times, long time. It took us to Super Bowl 52 to win a championship.
Yeah,
You have been won championships a few times, so you've been kind of spoiled. So when it comes now, it's not for you to deal with. It's hard for you to deal with because you're not used to this. So you got to understand now, as an Eagles fan, we went through so much long bad times with owners, how people that we've teams and players that we had to deal with. Now, when other teams deal with it, it's a whole other ball game because we were the last team to win the Super Bowl in the NFC East. I'm just saying that for your sake, you hope they don't continue to not get better and better, which they are. It might take a little bit more time than y'all think. It might take past 2020 before you are even competitive.
Yeah.
To the point where you are going to be in the Super Bowl or playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Look, I remember watching the Giants in the mid '90s, and it felt like this, and so
you won in the '90s. You beat Buffalo.
Well, no, that was early '90s.
Early '90s.
I mean, that was literally the start of the '90s. But I'm talking about Dave Brown, Danny Cannell times. Like, there were some hard times in the '90s for the Giants, especially when the Cowboys were really good. But yeah, man, I'm just ready for the Giants to be really good again. Like, I know they will be. It's just taking some time.
Right.
So.
Well, I hope you are competitive and be ready for it.
Oh, I think whether you agree with it or not, I think the NFC East is wide open, and I still think the Giants.
Well, our secondary, you damn right. All Daniel Jones got to do is still your wide receivers pass our corners, and you're going to score like.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I hope our team stays somewhat healthy, and we're able to have a good games in December, and that they mean something. That's what I'm hoping.
Right.
I would rather, that game come down, do or die, Eagles and Giants, and mean something. And even if we lost, which I would hate, I just want at least I want the Giants to at least have the opportunity for those games to mean something.
That's what what the good thing is? Daniel Jones, and I hate to say you may not agree with this, he's 10 times better than Dak Prescott. When I was really running.
Why would I hate to admit that?
The Cowboys are trash.
I don't hate to admit that. I think he's. Well, here's the thing. Dak, I believe, is in his 4th year now.
Yeah.
And I think Daniel Jones, assuming he stays healthy, will be way better than Dak in his 4th year.
Yep.
Way better.
But I love your channel, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing. Fly Eagles fly, my man.
Okay. Thanks for the call, Philly. I don't know about that last thing, but thanks for the call. Fly Eagles fly. Jesus. Whoever left me the voicemail, I'll catch it at the end.
Hey, Pizzle.
Is this Slick?
Hey, Slick Rick. What's up, brother?
What's up, Slick?
Hey, how'd you like the game?
Not good, Slick. Very frustrating. It was very frustrating, Slick.
I know it was. And I got news for you, man. We got a good fucking defense. Excuse my language. We got a good defense.
I think we have. Look,
man.
Slick. I think we got a good. Do we have a great team? No. I think we have a good team. I think the offensive struggles yesterday were due to the fact that we didn't have a running back. We were literally we were one dimensional.
Exactly. It fucking killed us. Saquon wasn't playing. It killed us.
Yeah, no. What killed us even not having Wayne Gallman. I mean, yesterday, and I'm serious. I hate to. I don't want to ever make any excuses, but yesterday,
no, you're not. You're keeping it real.
Yesterday was due to the fact that we're just an injured team right now. We're just not healthy.
Right.
We're not healthy.
Right. We're not. And bro, we were in that game the whole game.
Yeah. I mean, right until about mid 4th quarter, we were in it.
I'm on YouTube. Yo, hey, Pizzle.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to my boy. He's a big Giants fan. I work with him in LaGuardia Airport. This is a guy on YouTube I told you about.
Yeah.
Coolest motherfucker you ever want to meet in your life. Hot Pizzle. Say what's up.
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's going on? What's your name?
Matt,
what's up, brother?
nothing much. Is here getting his money.
What about the Giants?
I mean, we got a little injury bug this week, so hopefully New England doesn't take it too hard on us. But
I know they need to be easy with us, don't they?
No, yeah, they gotta treat us real good because we don't got anybody in that week. So.
I know. I feel you, man. Good to talk to you.
All right, good to talk to you too.
Yo, that's my boy right here.
Good. What are y'all doing?
Oh yeah, well, I work for American Airlines out of LaGuardia.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just at work right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we all big Blue fans here, man. Big
well, you
Blue,
need to Slick. You need to fly down here. You can land in my backyard, pick me up, and take me to MetLife.
Hey, listen. You let me know when. I'll give you a buddy pass. You let me know when.
Oh, I'm serious.
I'm serious too.
I'm serious. How can I? You need to give me something so I can reach you.
Well, all right. Well, I can't get my number.
No, I don't want you to give me my number. Yeah, I don't want you. You got Twitter?
No, I don't have Twitter.
Okay.
But
I tell you what. Why can you? I tell you what. You can give me a comment. Write a comment in one of my videos and leave me your email. And as soon as I get it, I'll delete it.
Okay, I'll give you my. Okay, cool, definitely.
Can you do you do emails? You got an email?
Oh yeah. Okay. I got an email. You want my email?
Well, I don't want you to give it out. You can just give it to me. As soon as I get it, I can write it down. I'll delete it so you don't get any spam or anything like that.
So how would I do that? Leave it over YouTube?
Yeah, just leave it. Go to one of my videos and leave it in a comment, like my post game video.
Oh, right.
I think you can do that.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Well, you know what is? Well, basically, this is Giants organization here at LaGuardia. I got my posse in Kennedy. I'm a Jersey dude, but I'm a New Yorker too.
Okay.
And we all network.
That's
a lot of my buddies do a lot of charity foundations with Antonio Pierce.
Yeah.
With Jesse Armstead.
Okay.
They all own that big Honda dealership out in Burlington, New Jersey.
Okay.
And my buddy works with Children's Hospitals.
That's
and
awesome.
He does a lot of working with Tony Saraguso, and we're like a big family,
Okay.
And I just basically got involved with. I mean, you're really the only dude that I first connected with on YouTube. Like, I was just overwhelmed with your videos and the way you carry it, and I was just like blown away. And I'm not trying to flatter you or nothing.
That's
but,
okay.
I mean. And then I got the balls to get on the phone and call you. That's what freaked me out. I'm actually talking to this dude on the phone.
Well, Slick, I want to get on an airplane. Look, we'll figure it out. Get me on we can get on an airplane, and we'll just jump out of the airplane over MetLife and skydive in there.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a buddy pass. You fly whenever you want.
That's what I want to hear, Slick. That's what's great about YouTube is I get to meet cool people like Slick Rick.
Oh no, you're cool, bro. I'm your fan. You ain't my fan. I'm your fan.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, listen, real quick, Dizzle, I'm gonna take care of that business with you, but I want you to know something. Daniel Jones was shaken up yesterday. Now he knows what Eli went through.
Yeah.
To have receivers drop dime passes. Listen, I'm going to say it once. In football, you got receivers and you got playmakers. Okay?
Yeah.
And when you ain't got playmakers, bro, you're catch and miss. You got to play 100% football.
Yeah.
Shep dropped that pass in the end zone. Ingram dropped a multiple amount of balls that could have resulted in big plays.
Yeah.
You gotta show up every day, bro.
Well, look, yesterday to me, it didn't matter who the quarterback was because I mean we have flaws throughout our whole team,
Right, and the defense looked fucking good.
Well, they had their moments. The defense held us in that game. They held us in the game, but the offense. And again, I think it had a lot to do with the running backs. And a lot of drop passes. There was a lot of drop passes.
Absolutely. Now he knows what Eli deals with.
Yeah, I'm with you. And
let me tell you something. I love Daniel Jones with all my heart, bro. But I'm going to keep it 100. Eli should be playing, bro. I mean, forgive me, you might think I'm wrong, but I know how you are with Eli, too.
Yeah.
But those 2 losses wasn't on Eli's back. And Eli was balling. And I know you watch a lot of videos on Eli. And I was watching replays of Eli. Eli was balling throughout those past 2 games, man. And, but look, I love Daniel Jones, and I support him 100%. But
yeah. Well, look, I've tried to just let Eli go, and it's hard for me too, Slick. It's hard for me.
I know, it's hard, bro. I was in tears the other day. My girl was looking at me like I was out of my mind. She's like, you don't cry for me.
Well,
listen, Pistol, man. I got to get back to work, bro, and I'm going to take care of that business with you, bro.
Thanks, Slick. I appreciate you, brother.
And listen, we'll be jumping on a plane. We'll be chilling, bro.
That's right.
We'll be going out to Cali. We'll be going out to Cali. You never know.
All right, Slick. I'll see you, man.
All right, bro. I love you, bro.
Love you too, man. I'm getting on an airplane all of a sudden. What's going on, young Scott Pizzle?
What's going on, Kyle Pizzle? This Fly Eagles fly, man.
Man.
I know. I'm just calling to say, that last caller, I think it's totally wrong for them to go back to Eli Manning right now because all they're going to do is mess with Daniel Jones.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But hey, I can't get mad at him because I get how he's feeling.
Yeah, but you can't mess with Daniel Jones' psyche like that.
Yeah, I know. No, I agree. I'm not saying I get what he's saying. That's all I'm saying.
You can mess with his psyche if he was a filling guy, but he's the future.
Yeah,
so
he's the future.
I wouldn't walk down that road. I really wouldn't.
I know.
We got to play the Vikings next week.
Good luck, man. That's a good team.
Excuse me?
I'm saying good luck, man. It's a good team. They're not bad.
I watched that whole game yesterday with the Vikings and the Giants, And I'm not going to blame Daniel Jones for anything. He's going to be actually. Redskins are probably kicking themselves in the butt for not drafting him. They wish they would have never took.
They didn't. To be fair to them, they didn't have The only way they could have got Daniel Jones if they would have traded up, or
Daniel
traded before.
Jones is right where he belongs.
Yeah,
I believe that.
No, I think here's the thing too. I actually think Daniel Jones, like the way he's played, he deserved to be a top 6 pick. Like I feel that way.
He just got a lot of flack because he came from a non-traditional football school, just like
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But the only thing is,
but you know what's funny? It's funny you say that. I don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to make a point.
Go ahead.
There was a lot of Giant fans that were upset because they wanted the Giants to draft Josh Allen, the kid from Kentucky.
I like him too.
He's good. No, there's no question. And could he have brought a pass rush? Absolutely. But here's the thing: he came from Kentucky's a non-traditional football school.
Absolutely.
It's the same damn thing. And here's the thing: the likelihood is, history says, the quarterback is going to last a lot longer than the position Josh Allen's playing.
Yes, it is.
So the facts are, we got a player that we should have on our team a lot longer than the Jaguars did. So that's just what history says. Whether it's right or wrong, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's all I had to say, Cop Fizzle. I'll talk to you, my brother.
Thanks, man. And hey, them Eagles and Giants, I feel like December is going to be some good games.
It'll be all right. Hey, let's just hope that we both got something to play for.
Okay, yeah, exactly, right?
That makes it a lot more interesting.
And the hell with the Cowboys.
Absolutely. I'm the biggest Cowboy hater.
I know. I'm right behind you, man. I'm leading the charge with you.
All right, my brother.
See you, brother. I got a bunch of brothers out there. Nothing but love. What's going on, y'all? With Cop Pizzle?
Yo, what's going on, Cop Pizzle?
What's up? Who is this?
This is Jack from Connecticut.
Jack who?
From Connecticut.
Oh, Jack from Connecticut. What's up, Jack?
I'm doing great, Cop Pizzle. I was wondering.
Is that your YouTube channel name?
No, I'm just from Connecticut.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thanks. I was wondering if you could pick any Giants player from 2016 and pluck him from that year and put him on this year's team, who would it be?
What do you have a player in mind?
I have DRC.
Ooh, I don't know if it'd be DRC. Man, honestly, I don't want to say this. I think it would be Olivier Vernon.
Olivier Vernon.
Yeah, because Olivier actually played not bad that year.
Over Landon Collins.
Oh, no, look, I think Peppers is playing better than Landon Collins.
But 2016 Landon Collins.
I mean, yeah, but Landon was, Landon, that was his best year, was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Peppers is not, I feel like honestly, I'm telling you, I actually have liked what I've seen from Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, like, I don't think we lost anything in that regard. Like, I know he had a great 2016. I only say Olivier Vernon just because it would be nice, and not that Olivier Vernon was a big, great pass rusher, but just something, like just some kind of pass rush. Because I honestly feel like offensively, I don't know if there's anybody offensively. I mean, I wouldn't even say OBJ because I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, that's a really good question, Jake.
Yeah,
that's a good question, man. I gotta give you some props on that. It's tough. I don't even know if Olivier Vernon's my best answer. So I don't know if it's DRC though. Why DRC?
Yep, keep going. I said DRC because 7 interceptions. he was great at closing out games. I remember he closed out the Redskins, which secured the playoff berth.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm not mad about it.
You know.
Anything else, Jake?
I was wondering, right?
Okay.
With all these wide receivers out, do you think the Giants should bring someone in?
No, Jake, I don't.
But
no.
Sterling Shepard, you know.
Well, look, here's the thing. Did you not like what you saw from Darius Slayton yesterday?
I loved it. I loved it. But
okay, Golden Tate.
I see a pattern of Giants receivers getting hurt again and again and again.
Okay.
Would it hurt to bring someone in?
Well, first of all, let's just run down a couple names, right? Darius Slayton has started is looking better every game.
Yeah.
Okay, Golden Tate hasn't even had an opportunity yet this year.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's obviously healthy. I know you're going to probably laugh at me, but Cody Core obviously is a special teamer, but when he has played, he hasn't looked that bad.
Oh, yeah?
Evan Ingram obviously is the tight end, but he is a big passing option for us. I mean, to me, I don't think it even does anything to bring a receiver in this late in the game. Like, in order for a receiver to come into this and come to the team at this point, not having any training camp with the team, probably not knowing that much of the playbook, I don't know what you're going to get. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I understand we need bodies, but we have guys who have been with this team throughout training camp. To me, man, like I don't know why people aren't on the Darius Slayton bandwagon. Like I know he's only played 2 really meaningful games, but I just don't understand like why, or actually 3. I don't know why people aren't on board with him. Like I don't get why everybody just rules him as a nobody.
I get it.
You need to get you a Darius Slayton jersey, Jack.
I wish I had the money.
Well, sell some lemonade.
I'll try.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, Jack.
Keep it real.
See you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. My man needs some money to get a Darius Slayton jersey. Somebody needs to hook my man Jake up. Somebody needs to hook my boy Jake up. What's going on with Scott Pizzle?
Yeah, this is X-Rod.
Rod?
X-Rod.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I love your show, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Very funny and interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, man, I hate your Giants, but I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, that's
and
pitiful.
I think my quarterback just sucks balls, dude.
I mean, here's the thing. I can sit here and be like, well, the Giants probably shouldn't have beat the Vikings because obviously the Vikings were considered a playoff contender and my Giants were not. But if I'm a Cowboys fan today, I'm pretty upset about Green Bay coming into my house and beating me.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when I'm supposed to be the team that's going to win the NFC East.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and did you watch the Cowboy game yesterday?
I was a little bit depressed about the Giants' performance, and I did catch a peek of it, but I can't say that I watched all of it.
It just seems like the.
I think when the most
man.
I think it was wasn't it like 24-0 at one point?
Yeah. It's embarrassing, dude.
Well,
it's embarrassing. It seems like the defense quits on Dak at times, and I just think they need a new quarterback. And I'm hoping they get a new one.
Well, I tell you what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that the Cowboys give Dak a big extension and a contract.
No, I don't. he probably will get it though.
Well,
but thank you, Pop Cop.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate the support, brother.
Man.
See you, brother. A lot of good stuff. Philly 500 dropping a diss track on Pizzle. Like a rap diss track, or like a video. Like he rapped. Like he did like a rap? That can't be real. That cannot be real. I know you're fucking with me, and I don't think that's real. I don't think that's real. Nobody's shitting on Pizzle. You can't shit on me. Yeah, he raps. Oh, he made a cookie. He made a cookie. Y'all are fucking. Why y'all fucking with me? Fist Vegas did not do a diss track. Fist Vegas did a dumpster video. Is what he did. Hey, what's going on, Young Cop Pizzle?
Yo, Cop, it's me, Mike, NYC TV.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Let me say, I appreciate the video you made about me, man.
No,
it wasn't necessarily about me. It was about you. It was about me and Ron Effect. But I appreciate your video, man.
It was about you guys, but mostly about you because you actually picked up the phone. And, you actually showed love to your fans, and I actually like it. Last week I was kind of nervous, but now it's way different.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. Once again, like I said, I appreciate the video that you made, man, and yeah, Giants football, man. That's what it's all about.
It's all about Giants, and what's your thought about yesterday? That's what I want to know. What happened? You we could have won, but
well, I just think I think at the end of the day we had players that probably shouldn't have been on the field to begin with because they were, they're backups. We had a lot of backups playing against the Vikings team who have, a lot of starters. I mean, case in point, the Vikings had their running back Dalvin Cook yesterday. He looked good. He performed well. We did not have our running back. That's a big problem. Their defense is more healthy than our defense, and it showed. They were able to make stops when they needed to the most. We were not able to, our defense kept us in it, but they just didn't do enough to keep, again, our offense only put 10 points on the board. So I'm not really mad at the defense. They did their part. But I just think that it was just a talent issue. We just didn't have as much talent on the field as the Vikings did.
That's true because we both know it's not Jones' fault.
We say again, Mike.
We both know that it wasn't Jones.
No, I don't. No, yesterday I don't blame Daniel Jones one bit. I think Daniel Jones. I mean, he made some rookie mistakes, but like those things are expected, in my opinion. Like I expect him to have throw an interception or two or make a mistake here and there. No, I don't have anything bad to say about Daniel Jones's performance yesterday. I mean, in fact, I think Daniel Jones did fine. I think he had some receivers drop the ball on him, and I think Daniel Jones did fine yesterday.
Yeah, he did good. Look what he got right now. It's 2-1 right now. So on him. So
yeah, I mean, look, I got nothing bad to say. I got nothing bad to say about Daniel Jones. Nothing.
Just showing love to you, and I'm always here every week. Showing love to you in your life.
Hey man, I appreciate it, Mike. Thanks, man.
All right, bro. Take care.
See you, bro.
Whenever you're in New York, let me know.
I'm coming, Mike. I'll let you know, man.
All right, bro. I know because I heard you got those tickets now.
I know. My man's got an airplane coming to get me.
I feel you. Just skydive over here. That's it.
All right. Yes, sir. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Take care, bro.
See you, bro. Hey, the fist crap. I don't like you guys ain't affecting me. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All you're doing is support my channel. You over here putting up helping my channel out. I don't give a damn. You got to understand something. Good pub, bad pub. It's all the fucking same to me. I don't give a damn. You come over here and write Fist Vegas or Fist Unit on my toilet paper. I'll wipe my ass with it every single day. I don't give a damn. Period. I told that fucker what's up. He took a trashy ass shot at me, and that's it. That's just how it is. He's just trash. As simple as that. He's trash. Show me how many guys. Let me ask something. Is he going to Philly? Is he going to any Giant games? I ain't going nowhere. He sat in his grandma's basement making videos all damn day. That's all he's doing. Period. He ain't nothing but trash. Hey, if I'm so insignificant, why are you making a video about me, bro? Why are you making videos? He made a video, which means I win. I win again. All I got to do is have a wet fart, and Fist is gonna smell it. Period. I'm not talking bad about Bad Dog. I'm not gonna sit here and talk bad about Bad Dog. Period. But I ain't seen Bad Dog go to any games either. I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just being honest. What's up? What's up, Kelly? I'm not saying nothing that ain't true. That's just the truth. I made a video towards Fist, but it was about Giants football. If you make videos on YouTube about Giants football, I'm going to respond to you. Period. Bottom line. I don't make clickbait, microwave, hot take bullshit videos. I make real videos for real people. Not just garbage. And the fact is, he had an opportunity to come out and explain himself and say, well, you know, I just make this hot take crap. Yeah, it's all I do. I make this hot take garbage. But instead, he took a cheap shot. It is what it is. That's the truth. And guess what? You can call right now and be his bitch. Hey, what's going on? You're on Cop Pistol.
What's up, Cop? It's Chris Haley. How you doing, man?
Chris, my man. What's up, brother?
Nah, man. I don't have a whole lot tonight other than to say, fuck that hating ass bitch. And any of his followers, too, as far as I'm concerned, man. Just because of the joke.
I know. Well, I don't need to say nothing, Chris, because you can go over and look for yourself and let it speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like it speaks for itself. I mean, I know you. I know there's a lot of true Giant fans out there. I know there are. And you cannot honestly tell me that anything that's coming out of his mouth is actually remotely true or even remotely close to being positive.
He's a fucking idiot.
I mean, first of all, these guys that are making these videos about, well, the Giants, it's like the NFL media cuts a wet fart of, well, Stephon Diggs is thinking about being traded. And we have content creators, and he's one of them, that says, well, how can I make a 7-minute or 8-minute video out of this news? And he basically just making these little poll videos. Like they're just polls. Like there's a question in it, there's a stupid ass thumbnail, and there's no substance to the video. And it's a joke. And people can say, well, why are you talking about it, man? I got people in here talking to me about him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even talking about him. They're coming to me with it. So
no, because that's what you're gonna get for a little bit until this whole. It's like, you know, because they're so hard, and he's get the fuck out of here.
You're not hard if you don't get on camera.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, if you don't get, I'm sorry, but if you don't get on camera, you ain't hard. There's nothing hard about that. There's nothing hard. I'm sorry, it's just not. There's nothing hard. I joke with guys like Philly 500 and Mark Holmes and all these guys, but at least these guys have the decency, even though they're ugly looking dudes. They at least have the decency to get on camera and defend themselves and their teams. You know what I'm saying? Like neither one of them going to win a beauty contest, but I got to give them props. They at least come on video and do their thing. But man, you know,
if we were going to be doing anything trying to get anybody from the goddamn Vikings that was going to be any real help to us, and it would be like Anthony Barr, perhaps, or something like maybe a linebacker.
Well,
the side of the ball is where we need to get some big splash playmakers.
But here's the thing, Chris. So you and I, it's probably a perfect time for you to call because you and I joke about JV Big Nuts, right? We talk. Don't you feel like the way, like, so everybody's a little bit confused by his plan? You know, some people are like, I don't understand what his plan is, but don't you kind of sense this now after a little time has went by that he's just building this team strictly through the draft?
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, yes and no. Okay, like it's part of the reason why people I think are confused is because they can't see it. Because the plan changed, and that's okay. Like
it did.
Like criticize him for that, but he retooled going into 2018, thinking, okay, I'm going to try to patch this thing up and make a go with it.
Yes.
And when it wasn't panning out earlier in the year,
Stop right there, Chris. The patch thing that you're talking about is what some of these YouTube content creators are trying to suggest now.
Yeah.
Because if you go trade for somebody, you're basically putting a patch on what you thought was the problem. If you go out and sign a free agent, for example, like a big name free agent, that's putting a patch where you feel like you had a void. Whereas if
yeah, especially during the season. Listen, they're not. I'm just saying, like, receiver is like not the number one thing that we need. We need where you need big name or a big splash playmaker is on the defensive side of the ball.
Correct.
It's not going to happen during the year this year.
Correct.
I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I know it hurts to say because you're a big Giants fan. The Giants aren't going anywhere this year, so he's not going to do that.
Well, it's not.
This is about development. It's all about developing the young guys. And then if you're going to see him go after anybody, it's going to be next year when he's got $100 million worth of cap space, and you got a much better idea after the season's over who can play and who can't, who's developing and who ain't.
Well, here. Let me say this, Chris, about it. I personally have a little like a mini goal for the Giants. Like to me, let's say if they won the NFC East, for example, okay, and again, maybe I'm stretching by saying that. But to me, that's an acceptable season for me. You know what I'm saying? Like anything they do past that is just a cherry on top. So for me, it's like I don't look at it and say, well, it's either Super Bowl or bust. Like that's not how I view it. I view it as like if they could compete for the NFC East, if they're able to do that, maybe they can slip in and get it. That to me is all I can ask for as a fan.
Yeah, I will. Well, hey, who wouldn't want that? But I'm just saying, if they wind up going 6-10 this year, God forbid, but you know that you've got guys that can play, that you know that Jones is going to be the guy, because let's just face it, man, I'm not saying that yet. Now, everything he's shown so far suggests that.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just saying, pump the brakes here and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And if it's not wins and losses, then if you can come out of the season and you go 6-10, but you go, Jones is the guy that we're building around. DeAndre Baker can play. Lawrence is this and that, and this and that, and we need a linebacker. And that's a successful season as far as I'm concerned. But the reason why people can't keep up with what's going on with Gettleman is because they didn't realize that he switched gears.
Yeah.
And I give him a lot of credit for that, because if we learned anything from Jerry Reese over the last few years, he just kept on doing the same thing over and over and over, and it wasn't getting anywhere. And that's why half of the situation is so frustrating as it is, because like, God damn it, we've been going through this for years, and, in hindsight being 2020, they probably should have did this a long time ago when Coughlin left, maybe even. They should have torn the whole thing down. And that's kind of like the sad thing, in a way of saying of, like, if Eli, I don't want to get too far into that, because, I love Eli, and he's my favorite player of all time, and he probably will be. But in my mind, it was almost like we just kept on waiting around to try to see if lightning was going to strike a third time with him, because, Eli was always maybe average, above, and then boom, he'd get hot and he'd run the table. And boom, he'd get hot and run the table. And everybody, we just kept on waiting and hoping and that was going to happen again. And, the club was real loyal to him, but unfortunately, it just went on forever. And now when when that's come to the end of the line and everything, I think the Giants fans are just frustrated with all the losing, because it's just been going on for so long. You know what I mean? Yeah, no,
I get what you're saying, Chris. I completely agree with you that Dave Gettleman switched up the plan. Completely agree with you, and I think that kind of twisted up some Giant fans. But now I think the plan is it's all about the draft. It's all about acquiring picks for the draft. And to me, he's not going out there and getting big name guys who go on the trade market. It's not even remotely a chance. It's not even a possibility. Like the Jalen.
Like I said, not during the season. You're not doing that this year because then you're saying I'm just one piece away from making a run.
Which is what he tried to do the first time.
He's not there.
Yeah, he tried to do that the first time. He said, "Well, let's make a run. We'll patch it real quick." Matter of fact, he did it when he went and when he traded for Ogletree. He said, I'm making a run out here. I'm grabbing this patch right here, and let's try it. He did what some of these fans are requesting him to do now, but that didn't work. It clearly didn't work, and now it's all about it's. The frustrating thing for me is when I want, and again, I'm not trying to police Giant fans. I'm not trying to do that. Maybe it comes off that way, but I'm not trying to. I just would like to see Giant fans rally around our younger guys like Darius Slayton, like DeAndre Baker, and stop with the trade for this guy. Rally around our young guys. Let's see if they can produce, because if they can produce, it's only better for us. You know?
Yeah, without a doubt, man. That's just the thing, you know. It's just a lot of Twitter GMs and whatever, which is fine, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's got an idea. I mean, that's not necessarily the end of the world. I mean, I could really care less. I get what you're saying about it just not being all that substantive for the videos or whatever, you know what I mean? I get tired of that dude and the hot garbage that he puts out there just talking so much shit.
Well, again,
you know what I mean?
And I just felt like somebody had to say something. And what's so funny is it's not even about like, oh, keep my name out your mouth. It's not even that. It's just like, hey, you know, what you're saying is not even real. Like, it's not real. It's not. This is why it's not happening. And you can't call Dave Gettleman a genius on Monday, and then by the time Wednesday comes around, you're saying, well, he needs to be trading for this guy. Like, that don't work. You know, and at the same time, he completely just I get that Eli Manning wasn't playing great, but there's no need for the disrespect of Eli. There's no need for it, period. You can.
Well, that's where he lost me.
You can.
It wasn't even just so much the disrespect. It was just so stupid. Like,
yeah, it's stupid.
The Giants would win a game, and it would be halfway decent. He'd get sucked in Eli's dick again, and then the second things didn't go bad. He was just so far there. It was just so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Anybody that follows that shit is just obviously they ain't got a couple brain cells rubbed together either. So I don't give a fuck. So, anyways, man, I'm gonna get on out of here. You have a good week. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. I'm hoping for better things on Thursday. I mean, I think we got a better chance of seeing snow in July than getting out of Foxborough with a win. But again,
well, again, Chris.
Let's see how the kid holds up.
Yeah, again, Chris. I want to see our young guys go in there and just compete. Just compete. That's all that I'm asking for. Just put on a good show. And would it be nice to steal a victory? Abso-fucking-lutely. But at the same time, like, I just want to see him go in there and put on a good show.
Well, that's it. I don't think, and you know, I don't think that there is this or that or anybody. You know, I mean, you're going up against the best damn team in football on a short week.
Yeah.
On the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, with a rookie team who's able to just release them guys over and over. So now it's like, okay, let's go see. Make it competitive.
Yeah.
See if you can stay in that game.
Like I said, in going
forward, we could not give up 7 murder yards of offense by halftime. That was great.
Exactly. Man, Chris, I appreciate your call, brother.
All right, later, bro.
See you, man.
Great.
I don't know who said it. I did not call Fist Vegas a monkey. Like, you need to stop lying. I did not call him a monkey. I mean, first of all, I'm black. I mean, I identify as a black man, so I don't know why I don't know why I would say it. So I don't understand that, but whatever. You want to make stuff up. Period. I mean, that's just straight line for no reason. No reason. You're not going. There's again. You're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time with me. I've had far worse said about me. Far worse done. I've been on here for X amount of years. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, what's going on, Yellow Cop Pizzle?
What is up, Top Pizzle?
Who is this?
DJ Birdman. What's going on?
What's up, Birdman?
Hey, you know what I noticed about the Giants? I didn't get to see the whole game, but what's scary about the Giants is that they got this low-key swag And I know everything looks kind of doom and gloom, but if you can get the whole team to get the swag and be on the same page, good things are going to happen. So if the Giants figure that out, other teams are going to be in trouble. Do you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. There is a low key swag about the Giants. It's like a young, low key swag. You know what I mean? Like it's like young guys. Like even like I probably can't even relate to it. Like they're too young. But yeah, they just the Giants just need to get. I've said it 100 times tonight. They just got to. The Giants need to keep their best players on the field. You know.
You're kind of like in the Eagles situation. You have good things going, but then you have bad things going. I mean, my Eagles they did what they had to do, but some of these plays are just like I'm going like, what are we trying to do? Sometimes Doug will go away from what's working, and I think on the Giants it's kind of the same thing. Like I'm hearing what you're saying, and sometimes we're just asking ourselves like, why do we get away with things that are working? I don't understand that. Are they just,
what's funny? And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this, and you're probably going to be mad at. You're probably going to be. You're not going to probably like what you're going to say. What I'm going to say. But,
oh no.
but let me say this. I've watched actually the Eagles fairly a lot so far this season.
Okay.
And I've watched the Giants, and to me, I think the Giants are in better shape than the Eagles are right now.
You think so?
Well, you guys are a little bit older. You guys are banged up too. You guys are banged up. Carson is taking somewhat. I mean, Carson took a little bit of a beating yesterday too. He didn't come out of that. I mean, he took some nasty hits yesterday. So he's got a little wear and tear to him already. And to me, it's like I at least have the excuse of, well, we're young, we're injured, but we're eventually going to figure it out. Whereas the Eagles are a little bit older, injured, and they've kind of, in my opinion, they've kind of peaked. Like I
hear you.
You know what I mean? But like at the same time, you guys are doing better so far this season. But again, I'm really curious to see what December is going to have for us.
Well, with Deshaun Jackson being out, that hurts us big time because we were depending on someone to stretch the field. And last year we were depending on Wallace. These guys, one guy only played a half a game, and he was out for the season. Deshaun has only played one game.
Yeah.
So our playbook is just, they're using the two tight ends. That is good, but then you have Aguilar dropping passes. Those things. These things are vital. If you guys can get another great receiver, like a nice two, which I think you guys kind of do already, and then when your horse comes back, that's gonna makes a big difference, man.
Yeah,
that makes a huge difference.
I'm not concerned.
Helping out the offense.
Yeah, and I know yesterday wasn't a good example, but I'm not actually concerned about our offense. I think we're fine offensively. We're gonna only get better this year. Assuming Barkley's going to be a part of the team and he's not going to be injured, but it's the defense and their inability to stay healthy is what I'm really worried about.
Now, how confident are you actually competing with the Cowboys the next game? You play the Cowboys.
I think well, first of all, we get to play them at MetLife this time,
okay,
which I think matters. It's better than obviously going in Jerry's world. Watching the Cowboys, the some that I've watched them, they're starting to get banged up too.
Yeah.
And to me, that's why I honestly say I feel like the NFC East between the Eagles, Cowboys, and Giants is wide open. I really do. I honestly don't think like the Cowboys have kind of came back down to reality after the last two games. Granted, they did play two pretty good teams. The Saints and I think the Saints and Packers are good teams.
Right.
But they didn't look that great against Miami when they played Miami. Miami's probably the worst team in the league. I know they won big, but they looked ugly for the first half. I mean, to me, like I don't see the Cowboys right now just running away with this thing. And to me, it is interesting. I don't think we have a chance against them if we're injured. Like we need Saquon. We need most of our team. We can't go in there with a bunch of backups like yesterday.
Yeah.
But if we have most of our pieces, especially Saquon, I think we got a chance.
Yeah, I kind of like. I wish to get. It needs to be more. The division needs to get more competitive. Right now, what you're saying, I kind of agree because, Eagles are a little older.
Let's say this. Let's say this. Whoever wins the NFC East, I don't think will do much in the playoffs.
Yeah, and health wise, my main concern is I just want Carson to finish out the year, and if we can get in the wild card or win the division. I mean, if you think about it, Giants only have to win the division. Eagles only have to win the division, and same with Dallas. So I think this comes down to who's going to win the division during the playoffs. So there it is. Who wants it more? Can we get over the hump of missing Deshaun and this injury, that injury, the older guys? Can you guys figure it out? I think Dallas's downfall is their coaching. I think your coaching is catching. They're catching up to speed now. It's just they've been having to take pieces out, big pieces, and then fill them back in. That's where I see where the Giants are at. Eagles might be a step or two ahead, but that's with age. But age has its downfall. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Hey, we'll just have to wait to see, man.
All right, man. And whoever's talking smack, man, to you, just back off, man, because you don't need another Eagle fan smacking you around either.
No, they're not. No, they're not an Eagle fan. And thanks for the call, man.
All right, brother.
See you, man. All right, I'm gonna take a couple more calls, and then I'm gonna probably shut her down for the night. Hey, what's going on with Cop Pizzle?
Pizzle, what's up, buddy?
Who is this?
Oh man, I'm a big follower of you, man. I watch all your videos. My first name is Lorenzo. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Okay, what's your YouTube name?
Oh no, I don't have a YouTube video.
Okay, what's up?
I just follow you.
What's
I
up?
watch all your YouTube videos.
What's up, Lorenzo, man? What's up, brother?
I'm a big Giants fan, right in the heart of Philly.
Awesome, man. That's great, man.
Oh,
Good for. I've been to Philly, and that's when I got off the plane. When I got off, this is a true story. When I got off the plane, I was wearing a Giants hoodie and a Giants hat. Okay, and this couple came up to me, this random couple,
right?
And they were Giant fans, and they said to me, it's not a good idea to wear that around here.
Exactly.
And I said, what? And they said, it's not a good idea. And I literally just got off the plane, and I was like, well, this is just what I wear. so I was like, well, I guess this is going to be interesting. But anybody that's a Giants fan in Philly, I got nothing but respect for you.
Oh man, I've been following them. I'm 46. I've been following them ever since they had Lawrence Taylor and Phil Simms and Joe Morris and the Super Bowl era.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, man.
So the reason I call is, I watch the games pretty much. It's usually televised every Sunday because it's either the Giants or the Eagles, but most of the time it's televised. And what gets me is the defense. Like yesterday's game, okay?
Yeah.
They were beating us on the same plays over and over again.
Yeah,
like the crossing route.
It felt like playing a game of like Madden or something.
Yeah. But what I understand is, okay, like you and I see it, right? Why didn't the coaches make adjustments? Like we're getting beat over the middle. Our linebackers were lost, and the screen passes. Like what I understand is it's like playing football playground, right? If you see them running the same play, go after the play.
Well, okay. Well, first of all, some of my earlier videos in the year, I was complaining about the coaching staff. I felt like we're not making good adjustments. Now, after our last 2 wins, I haven't really been mentioning that, but I do feel like in some occasions the Giants, especially yesterday, are getting out-coached. Now, another reason why I think potentially you may have saw that yesterday was because we had a lot of guys yesterday on our defense who have really not played together on the same field. If you think about it, we have a lot of backup. We had a lot of backup linebackers playing, and I honestly feel like, again, it's not really me giving an excuse for the Giants, but I saw 11 guys for the Vikings going against our 11 guys, and their guys were more experienced in playing with one another.
Right.
Versus
they had more of a chemistry going.
They got a chemistry. Yeah, exactly. Our defense, due to all the injuries, especially at linebacker. Like a linebacker is the one spot, like it'd be nice to always have 3 or 4 quality guys there. And, you know, I mean, if you think about it, some of the best days the Giants ever had was when our linebackers were amazing, were great.
Yeah, we had Blackburn. We had.
Well, I'm going back even like late '80s. You know, Taylor, Banks, Carson. You know, I mean, Reason. I mean, we had quality linebackers, and even the recent Super Bowls, if you think about it, like Antonio Pierce,
right,
Kiwanuka. So the thing is what's frustrating is that's the one unit I wish was great, and it's not. And it gets exposed for us almost every single game.
Yep.
I mean, it got exposed in the Tampa game. I know we won the Tampa game, but we got exposed there. We were exposed. You know, I think our secondary was more exposed in the Cowboy game. But in the Bills game, you could argue that our linebacking core was somewhat exposed. So it's frustrating, man, because I thought we had a really good one in Ryan Connolly, and then he goes and tears ACL. But it sucks, man. Like, yeah, I think it was what you saw yesterday, and I could be wrong. I think it all had to do with chemistry, man.
Yeah, and then especially on offense, you're down at the 1 yard line, and they gave us 6 downs to get in.
Yeah.
And we can't even get in the end zone.
I know. Well, again, I think that could be due to just piss poor running back play. But yeah, man, I know. I know.
Not going to win any games.
I know.
From the 1 yard line.
I know.
And you got a quarterback that's like over 6'5".
Well, the thing is, and just speaking about yesterday's game, our defense, although not great, kept us in that game.
Oh, yeah.
And the offense had moments in the red zone to keep scoring with them, and they didn't do that. They didn't do it.
Yeah.
And that's what ultimately ended up costing us the game.
We had a lot of missed tackles that could have been stuck.
The missed tackles.
Tackling with our heads down.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to cause, you know, them to get more yardage.
Yeah.
And just like, yes, it's frustrating, I think, for all of us just to see that they're so capable of doing so much better. But I think that'll come in time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But, I mean, we beat ourselves yesterday. A lot of that had to do we beat ourselves.
I feel that. That's
been more competitive.
Yeah.
Maybe we would have lost by, you know,
I feel that,
points
man.
or 3 points, but not by how we did.
I feel that. I feel like a lot. That's why, to me, what yesterday was really frustrating, because I feel like a lot of ways we beat ourselves.
Yep.
You know, just not having guys on the field, and then at the same time not executing.
Yeah, and then I have to be here in Philly, and then I have to be here at the Super Bowl contenders now because they beat the Jets.
I know, right? I can't wait till the Giants get to play the Jets. And of course, when we play the Jets, they'll have Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and then now we have to play the Patriots.
I know.
It's like,
I know.
And usually the teams that we know we can't beat, we give them more of a battle, and we play better.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to be optimistic about Thursday, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, man, you do a great job, man. I've been following you for, like, a long time.
Thanks, Lorenzo.
Yeah, we get a kick out of your videos, man. They're freaking funny as shit.
Thanks, Lorenzo. I appreciate the support, man.
Yeah, man. So good luck, man, with the channel. And keep it going, man. Go Giants, right?
Go Giants, brother.
All right, man. Take
See
care,
you, man.
Take care, man.
I genuinely love, and it's not even like an ego thing or anything like that. I just genuinely love when people say that they enjoy the channel. It really means a lot to me. I don't know if I try my best, but I just really appreciate when people say that. What's going on here with Cop Pistol?
Hey, Cop, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? Who is this?
This is Frank from Texas.
Frank, what's up, brother?
No, so I had a couple questions for you about the Giants. Well, just to get the cat out the bag. I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't hang up yet.
No, I'm not gonna hang up, Frank.
No, I was going to ask you about Saquon.
Yeah.
Because I think he's one of the best backs in the league, next to Zeke. And watching Zeke run so much the first couple of years, and then Saquon getting hurt, what do you think the Giants should do? Let's just say theoretically, y'all are in a good position to win the division, and Saquon gets healthy. And do you think his workload should be about the same as it was before he got hurt, or they should line up, or how do you think the Giants should handle that?
Okay, so in my opinion, while Saquon is on his rookie deal, okay, to me, I feel like there should never be any limitations on Saquon.
And how many years is his rookie deal? Do you know?
Well, I mean, usually, I mean, obviously Zeke obviously wanted his money before it reached the end of it, but usually rookie deals can pretty much be about 4 years. Sometimes they have. So I think you're looking at about a 4-year. I think they might go 5. Somebody can correct me, but it's usually about a 4-year deal. So, so to me, Saquon's workload shouldn't be mattered when he's on a rookie deal. Now, when he gets on a contract, let's say Zeke's got, now the player becomes way more valuable because obviously you're paying him a shit ton of more money, a lot more money. So to me, that's when you have to, you're paying more, and so it doesn't make sense because you're paying more and now you're giving him less load, but he's more valuable. So to me, I don't ever want the Giants just to limit his load because they think it's going to be wear and tear. Now, do I want to see him carry the ball every play? No, but I just don't. I feel like he's talented. He's young. This is what he's born to do, and he should be able to handle it. And as long as he feels like he's good to go, he should be able to go. But again, when it comes down to contract purposes, that's just how I feel.
Yeah, because I watched the bulk of the game yesterday, and I really do feel like if he was healthy, he was playing, y'all would have had a decent chance to win that game. I really do think that.
Yeah, I think we would have had Saquon. I'm not saying we would have. I'm not even saying for sure that we would have won the game if we would have been completely healthy. I just feel like we would have put a better showing on. And don't get me wrong. I watched that game and I said, I felt like the Vikings were beatable. Like I actually thought watching that game, the Cowboys were better than the Vikings. Like from watching them, I actually think the Buffalo Bills were better than the Vikings. Like because the Giants have played them both times. The Vikings, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but I just don't feel like they're a top 5 team. I don't even know if they're a top 10 team.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. Yeah,
they're just kind of whatever, man. And I just feel like they took advantage of what we just didn't have yesterday.
That's very true. Also, and you mentioned about the rookie contract with Saquon, and now Daniel Jones is proven to be maybe our future QB as well. Yeah. And then, so do you think Eli's going to stay over there? Like, what do you think they're going to do with Eli?
No,
Sure, he's trying. I don't know how comfortable he is in that backup spot, trying to always be there for support. It's kind of how Romo was back a couple years back.
Yeah, I think this is going to be
a different situation, but
unless Eli still really wants to play, I think this is going to be it for Eli.
This is last year, you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the last year. I wish there was some way that he could be like a coach or something. Like I don't want him to leave, but I just don't. I don't see him. He won't come back as a backup. And
every time I think of the Giants, Eli's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I know, man. Forever. It's tough, man. It's really tough. It's
That's kind of how I felt with Romo too. After the year he was gone, I was kind of like, I guess I'll accept it, but it was weird.
Well, I mean, it's always team over player, but
of course.
But I mean, it's sad to see some of your favorite players go away.
Yeah,
I felt the same way about like when, and I'm sure you had other Cowboys. But I felt the same way when the Giants, Michael Strahan retired. Jesse Armstead. Plenty of
Michael
it's,
Strahan.
it's not
I have bad memories from him.
yeah, I mean it's not even just about Eli as one player. It's about all the players that are some of my favorites. You wish you could watch them.
Great too. So
yeah, you wish you could watch them play forever. You know, but
yeah, I wish I didn't watch him beat that playoff division round, but you know.
yeah.
But yeah, and also yeah, it's gonna be interesting to watch y'all because I think if y'all, let's say this draft coming up, if y'all do a good job in this year's draft, and I feel like this next 3 or 4 years is gonna be really interesting to watch the NFC East because outside of Washington, because they're a total mess right now, but I feel like it's gonna be a very competitive division. I think more competitive than people think. I believe.
I do too, man. I do too. But I appreciate the call, Frank.
Oh yeah, I enjoy watching your videos. And, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks, brother.
You did a good job, brother.
I appreciate the support.
Of course, man. Have a good one, man.
See you, brother. 789. Will you shut the hell up about the damn diss track? When I get done, I'll watch the damn diss track. All right, I'm gonna take one more call. Shut her down for the night. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Went long enough. You know, interesting night to say the least. Good call, some good calls, but I'll take one more. Shut her down. I'm actually surprised that. Yeah, I have to listen to the voicemails in private. I think I don't know if I can do them over the stream, but I'm surprised that I don't think I can do the voice. I don't think I think I have to actually, if I figure out a way to do them, if I figure out a way to do the voicemails while being live next time, I'll do them. I'm sure they should be interesting, but I'm surprised that. Hey, what's going on with Cop Pistol?
Hey, Cop. How you doing, man?
Hey, who is this?
This is Jay Bergamato.
Oh, what's up, Jay? Is that your YouTube name?
Yeah, I know. I'm not clever enough for a real username, but just kind of went right to the source.
Well, that's okay, Jay. I mean, we all can't be perfect, right?
Yeah. I know it's not really a big deal considering, we have other problems and injuries, but what do you think about DeAndre Baker's kind of like, I think, stupid taunting penalty? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was really, really good question, by the way. Very frustrating. Yeah. I know I've used that word a lot tonight in this stream, but because it seems like to me, DeAndre Baker is playing better as every quarter goes on. Like he's getting better and better and better. And you just don't want to see stupid shit. And that was the situation where the Giants were still in the game, still competing, still had a chance. And then they're not good enough. The Giants are not good enough to just give away yards. They're not good enough. And hopefully he'll learn from that. And when the Giants are good enough to just give away yards, we won't be doing that. So that was. I actually forgot to mention that in my post game video that I did yesterday. I was going to actually sometimes you get doing the videos and you forget things, and and that was actually one of the talking points that I wanted to do, and I was pissed off that I forgot to mention it. But yeah, man, like that was really frustrating because I was really upset with how he was playing at the start of the year, but now it's like he's getting better, and like I see it now, and that's just the rookie mistake, complete rookie mistake.
You think Jackrabbit's been helping him out a lot with that?
Jackrabbit again, I was frustrated with him, and like he started to kind of come around and be a little better, but I don't know, man. Like Jackrabbit is just, to me, he's not a great leader. Yeah. And that's what's, again, I hate to use this word again, it's frustrating because, I would really like to see, some of these young guys get some nice leadership. And I just don't think that guys like Jackrabbit's doing it for them.
I know. It seems like he only kind of wants to play when he feels like it. I don't know.
Yes. No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think when he's feeling good, he's a talented cornerback. When he's just like, whatever, he's terrible. He's not good enough to just roll his helmet out there and like people will pick him apart if they feel like he's not playing well.
Yeah, they will. I've seen that.
Yeah.
But the way I look at it is, you do need a veteran guy amongst these young guys, and I don't know. I couldn't think of anyone else who's out. Maybe it's because I'm not familiar with the free agent market for cornerbacks right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's really not. There's not. I mean, but first of all, the Giants brought in Anthony Bethea to be that guy, and he's just not. He's just okay. And Janoris Jenkins should. I will say this. I'll give some respect to Peppers because I feel like Peppers is kind of taking on a leadership role, but he's got some. He's got some. He's got to improve as well. So it's not like he's perfect either. But I feel like I really like what I've seen from Peppers. But outside of that, some of these guys still got a long ways to go.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, Corey Washington as a punt returner, I liked a lot.
Or you mean Ballantyne?
Ballantyne. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. Did I really say that?
Yeah, Ballantyne. Well, the funny, I tell you the thing about Ballantyne, what I don't understand is he's been returning kicks, and he's been doing well at that, but I really thought he played pretty good in the preseason. I don't understand why he's not getting actual live game action on the defense.
Yeah, I was hoping like someone would shed some intel on that too, because I was like,
I've been digging for that, and I don't understand. I honestly think that and call me crazy, call me stupid. I honestly feel like they're not playing him on defense because they want him to return the kicks.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because he has been helping us in the special teams, but I can't imagine that they're just keeping him off the field just to return kicks. So I don't get that. Like I want to see more of him actually playing. Like, we got Grant Haley out there, and I'm like, man, he can't. Can he not beat out Grant Haley? Like, I don't understand it.
I think I see Grant Haley make one good play.
I mean,
I can't remember it. That's it.
There's a lot of questions. I mean, I have the same questions as to why Golden Tate didn't get more action yesterday. There's just a lot of, and again, that comes down to Pat Shurmur. And I'm not 100% on the Pat Shurmur bandwagon. And he still has a lot of questions to answer, and hopefully the team and him answer it, fairly quickly.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion of Pat Shurmur is, and I love Eli, but I just think that Pat Shurmur now found more of a QB that can run more of his style of offense. It's not a knock on Eli; it's just more of a chemistry thing.
Yeah,
I know. But,
I feel like, and again, with a young team, you're going to go through some growing pains of not having the chemistry, and that's what I think was a big problem with yesterday. And you saw somewhat of a veteran group that's played together. I mean, if you think about it, that Vikings team is only a couple years removed from going to an NFC Championship game.
Yeah, and Mike Zimmer's a tough coach. I mean,
tough coach.
If you have to if you make it the team under him, I feel like you're fucking really good.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. He's
Absolutely.
a Bill Parcells disciple. So that's
absolutely. Yeah, he's a great coach. I don't have him. I mean, he's done great. I mean, the Vikings have been fairly relevant the last several years, and I think it's definitely credit to him.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your call, Jay.
Yeah. Before I leave, I just want to say I've been following you since, I guess, 2007 when you started doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Jay?
First guy. Yeah, I shit you not. I'm not trying to be a brown noser. God's honest truth.
Really? So you've definitely seen my channel go from the very beginning.
Yeah, I think what kind of like led me onto it is I think I just saw one Giants video from you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's a diehard Giants fan from Tennessee. I mean, you don't see this every day.
So let me ask you this, Jay. I'm going to ask you so a big topic that always gets thrown at me, okay? And when people will start trash talking to me, right? So like I go and I trash talk some other people. So you say you've been following me since 2007, okay?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell everybody that always seems to bother me about it, why do I not have more subscribers in all of the years that I've been doing this?
Why don't you have more? What?
Why do I not have more subscribers? Because if you've been following me from the get-go, everybody loves to bring that up. Like, oh, why doesn't he have as many subscribers? Would you like to say why you think that's not the case?
I mean, I don't know. You're asking me why I don't think you have more subscribers?
Yeah, well, that's what. Here's the thing. You've been following me from the get-go.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've kind of followed my growth on YouTube.
Right.
So why is it that I don't have more subscribers? Because everybody asks me that. They're like, why don't you have more subscribers since you've been on here for so long?
I think it's some bullshit that people ask you that, because it's like, well, what's your like bench? Like, are you like, what defines good enough subscribers? Like, it just, that's why I'm not. First of all, Jay, there's no right or wrong answer to this. Right.
So what I'm saying is, somebody who's viewed me for so long, you're more than welcome to be critical and tell people, well, this is why he doesn't have them. You see you know what I'm saying? Because they asked me this question, they're like, why don't you have them? And I'm like, well, shit, I've done the videos the way I wanted to do them. I haven't chased I have not chased subscribers. If you've been following me for long, you'll know that I haven't really chased it. I haven't asked anybody to subscribe. I've done my videos the way I wanted to do them. I've trash talk. I've done things the way I wanted to do them. I didn't beg or anything like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm giving you the platform as the viewer who's been following me to explain, well, what's my biggest problem then? I know I'm putting you in a weird spot, Jay. I'm just saying.
I mean, dude. I mean, you tell it like it is, and some people don't like that. I mean, I think you kind of stick to your guns, and I don't know. Maybe in the beginning, maybe people didn't take you seriously because you were from where you're at. You're not like a tri-state New York Giants fan. So that shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I understand some people's perception might.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I always thought you were entertaining. That's why I kept following you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jay, I appreciate the support, brother. I appreciate. I always. No, I'm not even kidding. My favorite subscribers and my favorite viewers are the ones that have been following me that long. No joke. I appreciate the young. I appreciate the new guys, but a lot of the old people, the people that have been following for a while. Not that you're old, but you get what I mean. Like the people that have been following for a while. Like I appreciate you guys because it's been a long time. You know what I mean?
We appreciate you. I mean, you definitely bring a different flavor to the whole, I don't know, Giants. I know people probably told you this before. It's more like, I kind of like the whole, like, kind of pro wrestling type trash talk. I don't know. It's definitely you put your thumbprints on the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Jay, and I appreciate the call, man.
All right, man. Have a good night.
See you, brother.
See you, man.
Awesome call from Jay. All right, I'm going to shut her down for tonight, man. Appreciate everybody. That was a good one to end on. You know, I get a lot of questions about my subscription list. And, I honestly don't care, really. I mean, I do my videos the way I want to. If you want to follow them, follow them. If you don't. There's plenty of Giant fans out there that have said, well, I don't like his content. Okay. Some people like regular Coke, some people like Diet Coke. It just is what it is. But I'm not trying to be anything that I'm not. I'm just doing my videos, I do my content, and I have a good time doing it. I have fun. The most important thing is it's a hobby, and it's something I enjoy doing. I have fun with it. And if one person can get enjoyment out of my videos, and I can make somebody laugh, or I can make somebody happy because of my pain, that to me is all that I can ask for. Period. You'll never see me if I had 5 views or 50,000 views. It's all the same to me. Period. It really is all the same to me. Will I get happy and boisterous about a video? Absolutely. But you know, I do my videos the way I want to. I have a good time. You see them, and if people don't like it, if people don't find it amusing, or they it's too loud for them, or it's not their taste, don't watch. Simple as that. Some people like rock and roll. Some people don't like rock and roll. It is what it is. But again, appreciate all the support. Thank you for the calls. Everybody subscribed, viewed, and I also want to thank. I've been getting a lot of good tips and donations. I want to thank all of the people that have been giving me tips and donations. Obviously, you've been seeing some of the props I've been using in the videos, obviously the confetti, and I've been putting that to good use. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I can't say thank you enough. Look for a potential. I gotta work out some final details, but look out some. I love you guys. Look out for a potential live stream Thursday night during the game. I gotta work out some details, but I'll come back probably either tomorrow or Wednesday and make it official if I'm going to do it or not. But you will see a video from me, a regular video, and then probably an announcement video, and then obviously Thursday we'll have potentially a live stream and post game video. So appreciate you guys, and I may do a call-in show Friday. We'll see. Appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good rest of the night, and as always, go Big Blue.